Detroit, live from Detroit.
Yo, what up, though? It's your man Jay Johnson, a.k.a. the tinfoil hat titan, a.k.a. the conspiracy realist, a.k.a. the technology snob, Steve Jobs Jr. Don't text me with your green bubbles, a.k.a. I only debate my equals, everybody else I teach. Also known as Juice, because all the hoes say J.U. Ice, Young Caesar, because you know you can't roam without me. Mister, if you don't like me, fight me. I got kicked out of Noah's Ark because they couldn't find another animal just like me. AKA the West Side T'Challa, the new leader of Wakanda. Don't debate me, debate your mama. I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. What up?
What up, though? And this your man Dame, 3_313, the West Side landlord, the pride of PA, High Chief Dame don't fuck around, the liquor store legend, the corner store conquistador, your mama's favorite Dame, and the David Ruffin of the Shop Talk Podcast, because you know who the fuck they came to see. Not you, Otis. It's no better than these 4 letters. Thank God for Dame. And if you're speaking on Dame, you better say it nice. And if you don't put the boss in front, then bitch, you not saying it right. Let's go.
Welcome back, Shop Talk Podcast, episode 298.
On you hoes.
And we got a special guest this week too, man. I'm gonna jump that out because y'all watching on Spotify.
We just didn't want them sitting here.
Just sitting here looking like
it's about to be my turn.
We do got a special guest. We've been watching and following for a while. I thought it was just time for us to get him in the studio. But I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's going on, man? It's the repository of Afro-American folklore.
Okay.
Nick Varcity, the downtown king, emperor. That's as far as I can go with this shit.
That's good enough.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. We coming up on this 300, dog.
I know. Did anybody send you any? I keep looking. I just want to ask. Are those Girl Scout cookies?
No, those are Oreos.
Oh, because
they look like Girl Scout cookies.
I'm on the hunt for Girl Scout cookies.
I bought them bitches from the liquor store because they look like Girl Scout cookies. When I picked them up, I'm like, oh, these Oreos. I'm like, fuck it, I'll take them.
They got new Girl Scout cookies.
D-Rick daughter selling them online. You know, everybody doing their online shit.
That's right.
I don't know who to buy. I'm going to buy some probably from D-Rick.
Buy some from everybody.
One of my brothers, Homer, he got some. I seen him post a link, so I'm going to probably buy some for 2 different ones. Who man?
That's the only time I actually go into like grocery stores during like Girl Scout cookie season.
That's a good time to go.
Because I need them bitches. I need them.
Time to go for
Seems like they should sell them bitches year round. Like,
yeah.
That's their hustle.
Yeah. They wait, give you a season.
Create the demand.
Right.
Create the demand.
Because one of them companies, they made like the fake Samoas. Like them bitches them bitches really close, dog. They really close.
It's my favorite one.
But you know when the real but you know when the real thing hit the streets.
I know.
It don't matter what Kroger got. Yeah, right.
I be doing a taste test. You know what I'm saying? Like back and forth. I'm saying
they close.
It's close, dog. It is super close, dog.
Till you get that box of Samoas and you bite in that bitch and you taste the difference. Nigga.
It's not a big difference, but I'm always gonna say the original for sure.
Now they got some new shit like a salted caramel brownie.
You can't. I don't want new shit. Like if they just came out with that and it wasn't associated with Girl Scouts, shit'd probably slap.
Oh yeah.
But like I don't want don't take.
What if it's just like amazing?
Name that shit something else. Sell that shit. But I don't want new Girl Scout nothing.
Just OG flavors.
Give me the red box, the purple box, the green box.
Yeah.
You know, I get a little tag, a little basic one, dropping them some milk. You know what I'm saying? But like that's it.
The OG flavors. That's it.
Hell yeah, man. How was your week, my brother?
Man, week was cool. Ain't nothing crazy going on this week.
That's good, man.
I don't think so, at least. Nothing that like comes to mind.
You know, you always got some wild shit going on.
I did not have to fully work Martin Luther King Day. You know, I was bitching about that last week, but my boss called us. You know, my day started at 8.
Was it a white person?
No, she black.
Okay, well, shout out to her.
Yeah,
you know?
My boss called us around 9 o'clock, and she was like, "I just need y'all to do something, and then you can sign off." And I was like, shit, I'm in the middle of finishing payroll. Once I did that, you know, I celebrated from my bedside.
Yeah. You know, we got to celebrate Martin Luther the King.
Yeah.
Nobody took me up on my offer. No, there is not a picture of Martin Luther King anywhere on earth with him in snow.
Damn. I didn't even realize that.
So everybody went to MLK ski weekend. Goddamn you. The nigga ain't never.
We should have went.
No.
We should have went.
Never.
That shit.
I've never been, but it looked crazy.
It looked fun.
Yeah, it looked like a. time.
Niggas not skiing. You in the house, you in the lodge
vibing,
all day
sipping.
drinking.
Hey man, go to
Smoking,
weekend before
fucking
after.
with hoes. Like
in MLK name. Like man, that nigga on
we all
wild.
take a bus up there together. Now that's
Oh, now we gonna get on the bus.
that's what niggas do. They take they take big ass.
He
buses
started the
up
bus
there together.
boycott, and now you niggas getting on buses going to play in the snow.
It's a charter bus.
Whatever, dog. Whatever. Man.
Meet
I'm
you
not-
little freak for the weekend. That's right up your alley.
In the name of Coretta Scott King, this is not how
Do
you
you
supposed
believe
to
in
do
my
it.
dreams like Coretta, bitch? It's part of it.
Oh man, it's not right. All right, Sharif voice. Nobody can up a picture, so nobody got a cash app. Your nigga ain't never. I don't know if he ever seen snow in his life. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
He did a lot of marching in the South.
Yeah, he did most of his work down there.
Yeah.
I just don't know. You know what I mean?
The equator was strong back then when you weren't getting no snowstorm.
Nigga from ATL, you know they not snowing and shit like that. So
Not the equator, what you call that? The layer. Ozone layer.
Ozone
nigga
layer.
said the equator. I'm like,
equator.
all right, nigga, I'll let you rock. Oh man, this week was cool, man. You know, God sent me some blessings. You know what I'm saying? You know, writing ships and righting wrongs that have been done in the universe. You know what I'm saying?
People done did you wrong?
Of course, man.
You want to throw them out there?
No, but like I tell you what though, it's an interesting feeling knowing somebody has quote unquote air quotes won or like got something over you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like for a nigga to think he got something over me. And like in the grand scheme of things, it's not gonna be what happened. But like you think that you got me, and like I don't like that. But you know, it is what it is. I mean.
One of them this ain't that situation.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is, dog.
All right.
Now listen, man. Earlier in the week, you said you had this a conspiracy theory.
I do.
Now, you know, I don't call them conspiracy theories. They conspiracy realities, which is why I'm the conspiracy realist.
So let me give a little backstory, and I'm just going to be completely transparent. I got my hands on some really good weed. I mean, top tier shit.
Damn.
Somebody gave it to me.
Sativa or indica or
I just smoke would get me high.
Okay.
You know, I ain't even.
This nigga don't look at labels. Pass me the Y'all don't get that joke.
You know, if I get high and it smells strong, that's good enough for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My kids ain't home, nigga.
He don't know if he about to be up or down.
Right.
Just like, fuck it. I just don't want to be this.
Don't be right.
Yo, and I smoke during the day at work. Since I work from the crib, like, nigga, I get my wake and bake
You know,
on.
people can hear this and see it.
They don't know where I work at.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, I allegedly smoke from the house. You know, I like a little tea because I don't drink coffee and shit. Oh, my bad. I like a little tea because I don't drink coffee. And
Yeah,
that's how I start my wake and bake. Maybe some cereal, oatmeal. I'm a light eater in the morning because the stomach ain't what it used to be. But anyway, I got a hold of some really good weed. So I've been smoking more often than I normally do all week long. And I came up with this. It made sense to me once I saw some information that, I believe they sending out these at-home COVID tests. And somehow, some way, when you swab that shit up your nose, it's going to be some type of like vaccine for that shit.
Oh.
That's the way you get everybody to take it. Because niggas just want some free shit. And let me see if I got it at the crib.
Something to think about.
Nope.
I thought you was going somewhere with us. I'm glad I let you get this off.
Yeah.
Number 2, because I have a part 2.
Yeah.
And this is more true. You know, Gates and what's his homeboy and Sonos have invested in one of these at-home test companies. The U.S. is just the guinea pig to get these shits to work. They're talking about global health. If it work here, you just sell that shit to other countries, and now problem resolved.
What's the problem?
COVID, nigga. If them niggas can knock down the numbers.
But time out. Think about what you just said. Because the nigga that you named first, his issue or the problem he has,
population control.
he think it's too many niggas. We got to get rid of 3 billion people.
Yeah.
So yeah, where I thought you was going with this shit, like I haven't had COVID. I've been ducking it. You see that little meme with like the Walking Dead, like niggas who done made it to 2022 without getting it and shit. I even took a test. Cause like I haven't. I think it's gonna be a little splash of COVID on the fucking chest. Everybody gonna be shoving them bitches up their nose.
That is
and
a
watch the numbers spike. Niggas gonna be falling out left and right. Nigga, put a little splash of COVID on there.
And them tests give a lot of false positives. I mean, I just don't. You know, when you start doing shit at home, it's a risk that it's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah,
false negatives and shit.
Niggas not really even reading directions that tough. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna take that shit out and like it's not supposed to go in your nose, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to get them off. Like niggas fuck up pregnancy tests every day.
that's true.
Every fucking day. Nigga, they fuck up.
I don't know.
Eat you an everything bagel and go take you a
Thought you just
drug
pee on the
test,
stick.
nigga.
How you messed that up?
Not all of them are just that simple, Jay.
I don't know.
Some brands,
I ain't never been pregnant, so
some brands are better than others. So they're not all that simple.
all right. Yeah, so I was thinking of it. I'm thinking they're gonna splash a little bit of COVID on that little strip. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe when they send it to them third world countries, I can see that happening.
Damn, that's crazy.
You think they're gonna do us better? Because like I don't get it.
Get rid of 3 billion
billion?
niggas that don't nobody give a fuck about.
Man.
Knock off a third of China, third of Eastern Europe, and a third in them African nations. There you go.
That's heavy.
Yeah, that's really diabolical.
That's heavy. Yeah.
Is it possible though?
I mean, it's been in effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for years and I mean, you know, I can get into this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's been in effect for quite some time. It's too many people. This global warming, my nigga, it's not fixing it. There's nothing you about to do right now that's about to fix this shit. In fact, niggas is just playing with your emotions, making it look good. Like I was watching this documentary about Michael Moore and another gentleman from Michigan. He was talking about how all this green shit, like this shit all cap, dog. Like it looked good, but like it's all cap. Because all right, fine, we about to go to electric cars and shit, right?
Okay.
Well, where they gonna get the power from the plant? Nigga, that shit still running on fossil fuel.
They can run off of ethanol.
I mean, that would be the logical thing, right? If you forget electric cars, let's make this shit run off of essentially corn.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? Like, then we can be good. But like, ain't no money in that. I still need your money. I mean, the original cars was made to run off ethanol.
Electric cars scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah, me too.
Because I feel like
They gonna turn your shit off.
I don't like the
that is what I can't deal with.
Yeah.
Like, how far can I push this battery? And like, for real, where the
recharge
fuck I'm supposed to charge this bitch at?
It's too much.
How about this? Because you know I'm always thinking fucked up situations and shit. I can turn the power off, and I know niggas can't go nowhere, right? Yeah. Maybe you had a charge. I know there's no charging station, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, you don't know if I got gasoline somewhere. You don't know where the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I'm the technology nigga. I
turn the lights off, turn everything off.
Nigga,
And nigga, if you had one of them charging stations in your house, that shit got to be a motherfucker on that DTE
That's what
bill.
I was thinking about. That was the first thing I thought about.
Charge that fucking car.
Yeah, that got to be
2-3 times a week, nigga. Oof. Your bill be like $1,000 a month.
Like, this shit don't even make sense, dog. Like, you want everything to be electric? Nigga, we went through the power outage, what, 2008? Was that? Or was that like 03?
It was like 03.
Yeah, 03.
Yeah, 03.
Matter of fact, yeah, that was 03.
Yep.
August of 03.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, nigga, no. Like, I don't want nobody to have that much power, dog. Or a fucking solar flare. I don't want nobody to have that much fucking power, dog. Because all your shit, last fucking winter, goddamn governor told everybody to turn their shit down to 60 because we was using too much power in the winter.
I remember that niggas froze too.
So you mean to tell me
Not
you
my
want
house. Not my motherfucking house.
So you mean to tell me you want everybody to go get a fucking electric car now? And electric everything? Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
So you can regulate that.
Come on, man. They be like, you said what? You voted for who? Man, turn this nigga power off. This nigga can't go to work, can't do nothing.
We don't want you going nowhere. They shut that shit the fuck down.
Yeah.
Nigga getting this self-driving car. Hey, bring that nigga here. As soon as you get in the car, you coming here.
Lock you in on some like if
You got
a
a warrant?
fugitive or Damn, I ain't think about that either. That's
It's time. You gonna get your tags replaced today, nigga. We gonna drive you here. Did it electronically take all of the money from your account?
That's another thing that fuck with me, like self-driving cars. Like, nigga, I'm a driver.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer to drive myself anywhere than let somebody else drive. Like,
and I gotta trust the person that's driving enough. Like when I go on the road, I'll be the man. I'll drive until I just can't. Like,
now,
I feel you.
if I could remove like all the nefarious and evil shit possible, yo, this technology shit is fucking great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a lot safer if the quote unquote machine is driving for you. Like it's gonna be safer. But like we talking about man.
Yeah.
Like anybody.
That shit gonna turn into a Batman movie real fucking quick. Somebody
We seen this movie. It's called iRobot.
Yeah.
We also seen this shit.
Total Recall.
I just watched this shit.
What was
Terminator 2.
Demolition Man.
The pre-crime
Yep.
nigga. What was it called?
The Report.
Oh, Minority
The
Report.
Minority Report. I just watched it like 2 weeks ago.
Crazy, that
nigga
title crazy.
They was like, right?
That title is nuts.
Like we reporting all you niggas.
Yeah. Basically,
Essentially.
that's what I got from it.
His car was taking his ass to the police station.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm straight.
Nigga, your car turn on, you be talking to that motherfucker like, you
Come on,
bitch made nigga.
Oh, what was the one car? What was the movie? It was a horror flick.
Yeah, Christine.
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Balky, wasn't it?
Balky Bartakis?
Yeah, he played the nigga driving Christine.
They've been easing
Way
that concept on us for a minute.
Yeah, man. I mean, since we're hearing shit right now, fuck it. I've been talking about this shit for a couple of weeks, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep saying it. Now we is getting led, followers in the herd running over the cliff with all this metaverse, this NFT shit.
I sent you that shit where that nigga was selling real estate in the metaverse.
Now, listen to what I'm saying though. I'm not saying that technology behind NFT is bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can write a contract and everything is connected, so if this song gets played, I got it written, so I get my stream immediately. The whole, like, that's not quote unquote bad at all, right? What I'm saying is the shit that they selling you, that's all up and down my timeline, that shit is whack, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I log into Twitter yesterday and Twitter give me a splash screen about buying an NFT and using it as my profile pic.
Yeah. I just got that today.
I'm like, and how you do it, and it'll come up like a hexagon or some shit so people will know. I don't fucking want to buy some fucking random cartoon character just a stunt.
Yeah.
Like, this shit means nothing to me. Because guess what I'm gonna do? Any nigga who buy a NFT and put that shit as they little icon, I'm screenshotting that shit and it's about to be my icon immediately. I don't have to. Niggas act like because they said NFT, people are automatically gonna start paying for things.
Yeah. That was, yes.
Meek posted like, yo, I'm about to drop my new project as an NFT. I can really say what I want. Niggas not buying your project off iTunes right now. Why you think I'm gonna give you $15 to hear your music? We didn't want to pay for music, which is how this shit's like.
It's streaming, yeah.
But maybe you get something exclusive if you purchase it as
the one person, and then I'm gonna put that shit on the internet and everybody's gonna have it. That's how it works. That's how Kazaa, LimeWire, all that shit work.
I guess.
I think that Wu-Tang album was like the first. For me, I felt like that the one that sold for like $1 million or $2 million.
That nobody ever heard.
Nobody ever heard.
Because old white boy bought it.
Yeah. And he kept his promise, I guess.
And he went to prison. So he in prison right now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Martin Skeller, whatever his name is, he owned like a HIV drug. He jacked the price up.
I think it was like an EpiPen that he jacked.
No, it was some. But what's so crazy is because he did an interview. He was on the Breakfast Club. He was like, "Yeah, I jacked that shit up, but if you need it, you can have it for free."
Wow.
And I'm charging the fucking insurance company like, but if you need it, I can get it to you for free. But the headline was like, "Yo, he jacked that shit up 500%." Like,
I didn't know about the free part.
If I'm just charging the fucking insurance company, fuck it. You got you pay. Who the fuck cares? It ain't real money. But if you need it and you ain't got insurance, nigga, I'll give it to you for free.
I didn't know about that part.
Yeah, and I when he was on the Breakfast Club, he even said that shit. But like, that's when this was prime time, Charlamagne. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
10 years ago, whatever, how long it was. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I'm not with how they explain it. So listen, this is what I'm really worried about.
Okay.
For artists who NFT this and NFT that, nigga, just because it's an NFT don't mean it's a good contract, nigga. You ain't gonna never be able to get out of your contract now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like now, I own every time you make anything, I'm getting a percentage of this shit forever. So now the record label can create an NFT contract that you probably can't never get out of.
Yeah, and it's virtual. That's what make it worse. It's like we not gonna be able to touch. Like everything is gonna be.
And how do you even make sure that you validate it, right?
Yeah.
Because in order for that to work, everybody has to be involved, right? So your NFT is all right. Bet every time I sell an album, this is going to automatically go into my account. Okay, well, is Spotify in on it too? Because who gonna tell Spotify to send you the money to the NFT company, or like then who's gonna tell Deezer and who's gonna tell Apple? Like this got to be a thing where everybody everywhere there's got to be like, yes, we agree at the exact same time. Otherwise, it's just that shit sound good on paper, but how do you enforce that?
It's like when niggas sign a publishing deal. The publisher would deal with, those other companies. You sign an NFT deal now.
I was watching the
got to be a terrible type of 360 deal.
Oh yeah.
I was watching all the senators and shit. They go and listen, and a nigga was trying to explain to the Senate committee how NFTs work, trying to get the basics of it, because in order for this to be the future, the government has to get involved,
right? And
they have to understand it. So if the basic level people can understand it, I know the 80-year-old politician who don't even know how to work their fucking iPhone, he was breaking it down. I got what he was saying. He broke it down on a very basic level. But this is a process that some key black figures are pushing everybody into. Like, slow down, man.
Yeah.
Just slow down.
Yeah.
This don't have to happen tomorrow. Even though they're telling you, nigga, generational wealth, don't be left out. Don't let me. It's a scam.
Yeah, the influencers definitely pushing it right now.
I've been selling for 20 years. I do this shit for I know a scam. I know a sales pitch when I sell. I teach people how to sell.
I don't think it's a scam, but I think
a nigga selling you a virtual real estate so you can have a virtual place next to Snoop Dogg for $400,000. That's a scam,
crazy,
my nigga.
Bro.
A nigga bought a virtual spot next to Snoop crib.
That's a whole different type of scheme.
That's a
right
scam.
There. Yeah, that's.
That's a scam.
And the fact that I don't know too much about it, I'm offended by it. Like,
to me, it's like playing Grand Theft Auto with real money.
Yeah, or Sims, bro. I stay away from shit like that. Like Sims, Grand Theft. Like I played Grand Theft Auto, but then like I was changing my player clothes one day. I was like, I ain't even changed my shit yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's like, all right, boom. That's a perfect example. You in Grand Theft Auto and shit, right?
Yeah.
Vice City, and you a millionaire in that motherfucking shit, right? All your cars, everything look dope. Yeah. And then a new one come out, and that shit we don't even play that one no more, my nigga.
Right.
Then what? You just bought $400,000 worth of digital houses, and nigga, we not even logging into that game no more.
Yeah.
What is you talking about?
I mean, do they patch you into the upgrade, or do you just
none of this shit exists
lose?
Yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like there isn't a quote unquote one thing called the metaverse. So right now people are being sold on it as if, yeah, this it ain't made yet.
One of my homies told me his boy bought some tickets to a Brooklyn Nets game where
because the Nets got the full on the Oculus, they got the full 360 view.
Yeah, and you literally like just above them while they playing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I just want to watch the game like a normal person, bro. Like I don't want
it on the TV.
Yeah, bro.
No,
like
it's the scam. Like, yo, this shit look 3D, nigga. Real life is 3D.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
what? You don't want to see it in real life. You want to see a cartoon version of what's actually happening. Yeah. What? I can play 2K if that's what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just put the Nets versus.
Yeah.
Like, watch. We gonna get into this shit. Them niggas not even gonna be playing in real life. They just gonna be
it's
simulate. Like, you might as well just. That's like you playing 2K and you don't pick a person. You just watch the computer play for a whole season.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna get that.
We gonna neglect our physical shells, physical temples.
And that's the scam. That's what I think. The scam.
Yeah, bro.
Like we've seen this movie before though.
Niggas start neglecting their physical well-being for the metaverse.
Bro. Yeah, and then that's a part of the whole population control shit too, because you so focused on
your digital
virtual
shit. Yeah. And while you buying all your digital, because they keep telling me, via my timeline. I won't say the company or the people because I mean, for the most part, I like what they doing. They be trying to help folks with stocks and bond. But some of this shit, it feel too much scammy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you selling me something. I know what a sales pitch is.
Yeah.
But like, come on, man. Like, stop. Like, come on, man. Like, I know what this is. Not a whole thing right now. The new hustle from, these us is everybody selling classes and courses. Right.
My master class.
Yeah. Sell me I'm gonna sell you a master class on how to do this, how to do that. And I think like I dislike you, especially if you like one of the quote unquote black leaders or some shit who trying to push like information and shit. But once people come to you for it, you start charging them for it.
Yeah.
Like, damn, my nigga. Like, I thought you was, if you wasn't branding this for the culture and all that, like you trying to do the help, nigga, this is a sales pitch.
Yeah. I was taught, man, if you got information and you don't share it, you just as evil as the darkest evils of the world.
Facts.
It's supposed to flow through you, not stop at you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, you're right. Because the information is free, and what you do with it ain't gonna be what I do with it. Like, it's enough money out here for all of us.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to hoard it or put it in a package with a book and a fucking DVD in order to get niggas to take it.
Like, I think ideas are living, breathing things. You know what I'm saying? So when you got the idea that's in your head and you don't do it, you be like, damn, another nigga had it. No, that idea left you.
Yeah.
Because the idea wants to be birthed.
Yeah.
I am insert whatever it is. I need to be birthed. I went to Dame didn't do nothing with it. So now that shit went to the next nigga, he be like, that nigga stole my idea. No, nigga, that idea left you.
Yeah.
It wanted to come to fruition.
That's a bar.
And chose you to do it.
That's a bar.
And you didn't do it. Somebody else took advantage of it.
So nigga, that's a level of regret that I don't want to be. I don't want to wake up 70 and looking at. I seen this tweet today, something about a nigga like back in 11, like Bitcoin was like had dropped to like $2.70.
Me.
And he
like
was
$8, nigga.
And he was like, I'm glad I got out when I did. And now that shit has, flipped over exponentially.
That shit been dropping like a motherfucker in the last month. But
it has. But they was asking like, is he dead? And that nigga was like, I'm dead inside.
Man.
Because that regret be the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You look over at that woman that you ended up marrying, but that's not the one that lit your fire back in the day.
Ooh.
And now, you were Sandra though, because that's your baby. But she didn't do it for you.
I started following this Bitcoin nigga on YouTube and shit. He do a couple updates every day, and I just realized, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, you get on this motherfucker every morning and try to predict the unpredictable. This shit not based on nothing, my nigga. He like, yo, today, this is the time that the next day that shit went down even lower. Well, you gotta buy now because now you gotta buy the dip. Yeah, nigga, this shit keep dipping. No, today is gonna go up. Then it go up. See, I told you, nigga. But you also said 4 other things that was wrong yesterday. Like, it's okay for you not to know. We can't control crypto.
Yeah,
it's not based. It's not a stock market. Like, it's not based. What are you basing it on? Like, it's so volatile. So you getting up here like you the fucking authority. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Cause look at this chart and look at this crap, nigga. You have no idea what this shit gonna do tomorrow.
Yeah,
like none of us do. And it's I would rather you tell me that and just say, listen, we know for a fact that year over year.
But you say it in an excited tone. You put on your best suit, fold your arms real hard. Niggas gonna believe that. You get their emotions involved.
Yeah.
That's a sales technique right there. Niggas buy off emotion.
Yeah.
You get them emotions involved and they all in.
Some people selling themselves because I need this shit to work because I put all my money in this. So yeah, nigga, this gonna work, my nigga.
Yeah.
This why? Because look.
Same with online gambling.
Oh man!
When everybody put in with that one person, I guarantee
the parlays be kicking niggas' asses every
Cardinals
day.
Gonna beat the Rams. I guarantee it.
Michigan up 3-point-something billion off of online gambling this year, nigga. In Michigan, this like
I think I saw that.
Because niggas is addicted to that shit.
For real.
That's better than the casino. The casino used to be it. Now I ain't even got to leave my house for these parlays.
Bro, they tell you, gamble, come on, gamble.
We'll give you free money.
Gamble, right. You give you free money to gamble.
Niggas giving out fake testers, though.
And then hit you with the, if you got gambling problems, like God damn, you just peer pressure.
That's why I say they giving out fake testers and shit. Yo, we'll give you $200 to bet with. But technically, if you win off this, the money that you win is only free money to bet more in the game. You can't like cash it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, my nigga, this is I'm just practicing.
It's the NFT. It's free virtual money.
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's all that is. It's free virtual
Like
money.
niggas like, yo, you can't you can win, but that winnings ain't actually your money to pull.
Yeah.
You can just like bet again.
You can win more
It's
money in the
credit.
metaverse.
Yeah, it's
nigga.
credit,
That's
yeah.
what that shit is.
Like, yo, this shit is wild, dog.
Yeah,
Niggas be betting, so I don't sports bet because like
Me
that,
either.
I can't keep up with it.
Yeah.
You know, I be seeing them niggas get their heart broken on parlays every day.
Yo,
that shit be ruining sports for me, bro. Like I tried it and like end up hating niggas. Like
They be like the first nigga you get paid off the first nigga that scored. Nigga, I don't even want to predict that shit.
like-
yo,
Or you get paid a nigga gonna have a double.
Couple niggas in my group chat then had a wonderful week on shit like that. Like in real life, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, so I never
And
understood.
they put that money right back in.
I never understood when they was like, "Yo, bet and make the game more interesting." I didn't get that because I didn't used to bet. So the first year I played like some Super Bowl squares and shit. Like this is the most exciting fucking game in the
damn.
world
Okay.
because you basically when you got your number, you just want them to score the next time so you can get your they score in with a 3 or 2, whatever. So you looking like, oh shit, it's about to happen, Like I'm all the way. I'm like, okay, I get that shit.
Nigga, remember
But,
that
like,
year where the Steelers won the Super Bowl? I don't know who they beat, but James Harrison had that like
Yeah.
oh yeah.
nigga, I had like the square at the end of the quarter that was like $1,000 jackpot. Nigga, and I won.
Oh
I won.
Nigga, I won the first 2 to 3 times I played Super Bowl squares. I ain't won since. But
damn.
but like, hey, but like I done bet a couple times on FanDuel, whatever that shit is, man.
Yeah.
I'm up like $45, so I'm tapped out. Like, all right, nigga, I'm up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to fuck with that.
I did the MGM shit in the beginning of the football season just because.
MGM trying to give me some fake money this week.
Yeah.
And you got to use this shit by the TIFF.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I pulled out.
They putting the
I was like,
pressure on you, nigga. They want you.
Like, you
Yeah.
better use this money in 7 days.
Yeah.
We want you.
Yeah.
Come on in the MGM. Now niggas can have gambling problems and ain't even got to leave the house.
Secretly. That's crazy.
But niggas betting, you know, bet $5 every day on a loan shot. Nigga bet 5 won 700,000. It's like, all right, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the casino, my niggas.
Yeah.
You putting $5 into the slots and just pulling that bitch all night. It's the same theory.
Yeah.
It's really the same. Yes, the odds will eventually be in somebody's favor. But nigga, they done racked in so much money by the time it is in your favor.
Yeah.
We ain't lose.
At all.
We ain't lose shit.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just tired of this shit, dog. It was well, I don't know. One of them was gonna be my whose man's this, but I'm not gonna do a whose man's this. Not gonna be it. But I just want to get this shit off my chest because this shit irritates the fuck out of me. All right. So listen, it's all right to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's all right not to try to be like cooler than you are or younger than you are, or use the little kid slang and shit like that. Like shit that we use. I'm cool with my slang, my everything. So these niggas dropped this Pushing Peace song. Now every nigga I
don't like
know
that shit. I don't
is
like
trying
that
to
shit.
act like, why the fuck are you this weak? Like, so you heard Future say a new word, and now you gonna try to immediately want to use the word. That shit is lame as fuck to me, though.
So let me say a few things about Pushing Pete. Number one, I don't give a fuck what it means. I don't care because I'm not gonna use the shit.
Yeah.
And when I hear other niggas talking like that, I know them not niggas I fuck with.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not in their conversations. Number two, that's like you are old because that shit makes absolutely no sense to you.
No.
If a nigga called you an ops and said you was pushing P, I'd be like, young nigga, get the fuck out of my face.
It's
the
not even
fuck out of my face.
It's not even about knowing what it is or what it is. It's the fact that a nigga said it in the song like a week or so ago, and now everybody wants to go and you look like a follower.
Was it Future that said it or was it on Gunna album?
Well, Gunna was on the Breakfast Club.
Explaining like
Yeah,
that's
but
not
it's a
P.
song.
Yeah.
I'm like, but like now everybody. I'm gonna say like you look like I want to say that I want to ride the new wave.
Trendy.
I want to ride the new wave. What's the new word? I want to use it.
Yeah.
Cause I want to be cool. Like what?
A lot of people ain't comfortable in their own skin, man. So they just looking for the next thing to make them look like they
on the end. But I'm cool with not being involved with that shit. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck what it was. Like like it came out yesterday, and now you want? Hey, I just want to say it.
The caption.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Now everybody look at my emojis and put like, come on.
You're not P, nigga.
And you know what's funny?
I've been a player my whole life.
That's it. That's really what it is. It
just look real like to me. What it looks like to me. I'll tell you this. One time I lost respect for one of the homies and shit. I never got it back either.
It's hard to regain respect.
Yeah, it's over. Once it's gone,
we was out and about in a place, and some niggas walked in, and I seen them adjust his shirt, so he can show his watch off.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, you really want to be seen cool by these niggas because you think them niggas is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, and that's what it looked like when whatever, insert new song with a funny saying or some shit come out.
Mm-hmm.
When you act like that's your regular vocabulary the very next day, you look like the nigga trying to show us watch off to the other niggas.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Ross dropped a little short video talking about like niggas standing around at the bar and at the club trying to impress other niggas.
Yeah,
ain't got no women in your section.
I made a song about that actually that I plan on dropping this spring, but
I was about to say if you got an exclusive,
it's bad. It's bad, bro.
It's the truth because us, we here now, but like I see you all around the city. You know what I'm saying? I see your pictures everywhere. When you claim to be the king of downtown, you can challenge some niggas to that shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, you be everywhere. How does it feel to be like out and about and hear your music?
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's amazing for me because I would do it for. I know this sounds cliche, but I would do it for free. So even if nobody heard me, I started off on a Talk Boy. So for me, you know what I'm saying? I started off on the Talk Boy. So for me, it's like I'm gonna always feel like that's what's gonna give me that extra push, that to feel good about what I'm doing. Because my shit don't sound like nobody else's. So it's hard to. The city tough. Yeah. You ain't following suit, then you a hater or you. So I guess supposed to be lame or whatever. Yeah. You're not in the in crowd. So I do my own thing. So to hear people playing it, listening to it, see stickers and stuff like that, it's fire to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, let's find out. Speaking to our audience, introduce them to yourself. Like, who was Nick Varcity? What side of town you grew up on?
So I'm from the lower east side, but we call it downtown. Okay, so that's
that's funny.
That's pretty much because we used to walk downtown. We could walk to Renaissance. We could walk to Shane Park. We could walk to. We used to go. Like I go on dates. I walked and meet the girl like down the Pizza Populous.
Yeah, I used to have this argument all the time. Is downtown the east side or is downtown?
It's like lower east, because especially if you're talking about in correlation with Woodward, you know how they say everything on one side of Woodward, the east one. So we on the east side of Woodward, but it's like Miller, Lafayette Towers, the Renaissance Building. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that close. Yeah. So we just call it that because we different. Like everybody down there kind of tight knit, different. You got the King Owens, Ralph Bunch. You got the Brewsters on the other side of 75. You got all these places, city side. And so it's like, it's so tight that it's like, people come down there and they'll be like, damn, Mary J. Blige playing like right now, like it's nighttime and we can hear her playing. Yeah. We can walk down to the hill and skeech up on a concert or something. So it's like, I would call it the lower east side technically, but I'll just be saying downtown.
Yeah. Okay. I like that though.
No, but it makes sense because it's his own little community right in that pocket.
Yeah.
That like a lot of people probably just don't know about, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, people so people know, but
It's like them niggas over there by the King's homes.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Look, I used to know a girl that lived up in the King's
Don't nobody
homes.
want to go over there, man.
Boys
Like,
ring
where she
off.
live at? Oh, come on, man.
Boys ring off. It's
As we talk about Martin.
Yeah.
man.
She used to live up in, she like, call me when you get outside
Used to pull up to the
Ain't
in the
nothing-
lot
Ain't nothing,
and keep it running.
keep it running.
ain't nothing peaceful going on. Anything related to Martin Luther King's name, though.
Yeah, no. I
Like
just
in
realized
any
that.
city.
But
The Jeffries was on Martin Luther King Boulevard.
But I saw a theory about that's a strategic move so white people know what areas to avoid in black cities.
Oh, when you see MLK go the other way.
Yes.
oh,
Yes. That was it's strategic city planning that when white people see MLK, they know those are areas when you're a tourist or you're not from here, or say you out in the burbs, when you see that, that's a clear demarcation of where not to go.
Interesting. Interesting.
damn.
I had never heard that before.
Yeah, y'all just made it make sense when you said MLK. See
And-
MLK go the other way.
Yeah.
And another
Crazy.
thing is that most MLK streets are close to freeways. And we already have our theory about
It's not even a theory.
Well-
the King Alfred Plan Rex 84 was a plan put in place to round up every black person in the country and move them into military camps, which is why all the projects, whether it's the Brewsters, the Jeffries, the insert Cabrini, every projects across the country was right by the freeway for easy military access.
Same thing.
Look it up.
Same
Google
thing
it.
for MLK boulevards. They are close to freeways, so they can come in and out if they need to.
Well, it
That's
was
nuts.
the King Alfred Plan in 1984. They added to throw the Mexicans in there. So shout out to Reagan. I don't.
Look,
Yeah.
what's near Southwest? The bridge and the freeway. Get them the fuck up out of here.
Don't think you running the
Round them
Canada.
niggas up and get them the fuck up out of here.
Don't think you running the Canada. They in on it too.
Yeah, so yeah.
It's not happening.
Canada don't give a fuck about Americans. Like, they're not too keen on us. And that's what, like, niggas talk about Canada like they are allies. No, them niggas really don't fuck with us.
You peep that at the border.
That's why they don't let they inhabitants have guns. As long as your country got guns in the people's hands,
Yeah.
but the second that your government take guns away from the people, it's a wrap there.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. They doing whatever the fuck they want with y'all because you can't do nothing. back
Yeah,
to 'em.
no, seriously.
And it's not like my theory or no whatever. Like, look at it through history. You don't gotta theorize it. Look at every state, every country. Once they take the guns from the people, it's a wrap, my nigga.
Yeah, you can't overthrow empty-handed.
Nah.
Which is why I be irritated when niggas be talking about that January 6th shit, right? Not that I'm on their side or not, but y'all know good and goddamn well niggas want trying to take over the government. Like, come on, man. With what? Like, with what? Like, y'all, in y'all heart of hearts, y'all was like, yo, they're taking over. Like, you know that wasn't taking on no fucking government. Them white motherfuckers out there being civilly disobedient, being assholes, flexing their privilege because I know nothing gonna happen to me. But y'all thought that after that, now we run the country or some shit like
They was
I know
gonna-
that wasn't no
They
fucking
was gonna
takeover.
overthrow.
No way.
But like I get it, you know,
That was
black folks, we've been abused so many times. You see some white folks do some shit wrong, you want to talk up the language too. But like if we being like we thought, when I watch that shit on TV, I'm not like, yo, they're taking over the country. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers out here fucking shit up.
Superiority complex at its finest.
Look, at best, after a night inside of Congress, niggas, some branch of the military will bust through there and be hauling out dead bodies all day.
And it's wild to me. Like right after the fucking the year we had prior to that, after George Floyd, right? Niggas was rioting. There was some peaceful protesting, but like niggas was out here wild.
All out, yeah.
Remember we talked about in the show, like these niggas was stealing a fucking TV, and they shot that old man and shit, the old security
the
guard.
security guard.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
remember
He's a black man just trying to stop them or whatever. Shot him. Like y'all know niggas be fucking up shit because they can, and they know ain't nobody gonna do shit, right?
Yeah.
So we was out there too.
And you saw some crazy ass spotters out there too with the bricks and spray paint.
Yeah.
So it was definitely instigated
For
as well.
sure. But like, you know them, like you think the niggas was out there looting shit. Well, they probably should, but like y'all don't talk with that language like, yo, they should be in prison forever because, well, they wasn't trying to overthrow the government. Oh, now y'all niggas care about the government.
Yeah, for real.
Now we want to protect this fucking evil institution that's been fucking us up all these years. Now it's like, but look what they did to the fuck the government. I mean, if I was gonna say something,
There's no way in fuck they would have overthrown.
You're not overthrowing the government.
Like, come on, my
not
nigga.
that way.
not like by taking laptops and
And
putting
not-
your feet
and
on
not-
tables.
I think this is a
and shit.
story. It's a generational story that they don't tell their grandkids and their grandkids'
And I'm
grandkids.
worried, though.
And look, and not that crop of niggas not that crop of white folk gonna overthrow the fucking
But
country.
I'm worried,
It's
though.
not enough of smart niggas in this room.
But what I'm worried about is because how they talk about it and how it's going to be written in textbooks. Like there was actually a coup to try to take over the country.
Yeah.
And we know if we being real, like that wasn't that. Them niggas should go to jail, do whatever. But like we should change that language. Them niggas was
An insurrection
Because that's
Come
gonna
on,
January
drive a
6th.
kid. That's gonna drive a child's imagination so far if they read that in text.
which made me think like some of the other shit that we
And
read
10,
in text.
15 years from now, that story is going to turn into something completely different.
Yeah.
It was 1,000 people at the Capitol trying to overthrow.
Hey, can you imagine the illustration in the book?
Yeah.
Show hundreds of
wild
people
pictures
going
that
over.
we
Wild
saw.
pictures. Yeah.
Like, so it got me thinking, well, how many of this shit that we thought happened throughout the year, like how much of this shit actually happened? How much of it was propaganda? Like, oh yeah, this was this and this was that. I don't know.
I would think a good majority of that shit been bullshit, but we didn't have. There's no documented proof.
damn. So think
this
about it.
this will hurt me too. Go
Well,
ahead, man.
no,
Get that out.
My bad. I was just thinking, y'all right, because even if you ask like a grandparent or a great grandparent about history, they kind of fuzzy about it because it's been changed so many times.
Yeah.
Right.
We living in a moment right now, and it's already being changed. So imagine by the time it reach text and it's 20, 30, 40 years old,
It's
we
gonna
ain't gonna
sound-
know what happened.
And it's gonna sound like something mighty happened on January 6th.
Yeah.
Where really it was just like,
Bunch of drunk,
Put like this.
faded.
I done been after I think it was Mike Brown. When Mike Brown got murdered,
Yeah.
like that one impacted me. I mean, all of them impacted me. But like I was out literally downtown at Hart Plaza at the protest and the gatherings and shit. Everybody out there with their pictures and taking photos and shit. So what if I'm in a picture, right?
Yeah.
And then 40 years from now, that picture's goes online. I'm like, yo, he was out there fighting with the movement and blah blah blah. Nigga, I was just out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they'll find a picture of Bernie Sanders at a march with Dr. King and be like, he marched with Dr. King. Nigga, you was out there. It was a whole bunch of niggas just was out there because that's everybody was at. I don't even know that all the pictures and shit that we seen or the people that we
ain't
lauded.
ain't Photoshop, nigga.
I ain't Photoshop, nigga. You was just there because this where the hoes was at. Like, I don't know.
Gonna be hoes at the march.
I'm saying, what else where they was at?
Coretta bringing her girls.
Pull up.
The women always push the shit anyway. I don't like, yo, we going down there.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Pull up.
History is written by whoever controlling history, controlling narrative. Like,
Yeah.
how we know, man? You need something? You know what I'm saying? I forgot that.
It's for the table.
Yeah,
It's for the
okay.
table.
I forgot it was there. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know, man. But what we doing at anywho? But downtown, Lower East Side. What school did you graduate from?
I went to King, Martin
say
Luther
it too
King
loud.
High School, 3200 hit squad, all that good stuff, man.
All right.
You know?
All right.
He said, it's Nah, man.
CT fired up.
So listen, man, I just
sir.
want everybody to understand this because I think sometimes this get lost in the shuffle. I went to Cass. I went to Cass for 9th grade and 10th grade, but I graduated from Cody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I spent the equal time in both schools, but like people attached Cass to us. I just want you niggas to know, like,
There's only one of us that graduated.
I went to my neighborhood school as well
only one.
on Joy Road. It's called Cody High School. Like, so, you know, shout out to all my comments too. You feel me? I got an equal amount of friends in both places. Was a athlete in both places, but you know,
We always say like
don't
the
get the Cody shit is that's the place too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, both was green, but you know,
So you lifting your arms up like nigga,
you know
we
what I'm
count.
saying? Green and gold, green and white, you the same thing.
So did you start rapping back at King? Because the bug usually hits you young.
So
when you
yeah.
do it, it normally hits you young.
I was actually rapping, so I was rapping before King. Like I said, when I was younger, I used to try to sound like Beanie Siegel, Fab, Biggie,
That's a good time in rap, though.
Yeah.
Like, if that's who you're going to pattern your style after, like, I can't even be mad. That was a good time.
I was doing a little bit of everything, but it was all freestyle. I didn't even really write or nothing. And I just go around the neighborhood. And there was this group called Drugs, Detroit Real Underground G's. And they was in
I like that.
McDonald Square. And they used to cipher over all these Outkast and Goody Mob beats. So I'll try to stay out late, run up to the cipher. They like, you ain't lived enough to rap. You don't know what you gonna say. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know. So I go home. The first time I wrote a rap was dissing them. So I just every day like, and you trash. I can't believe you. You know what I'm saying? And then
Did you ever spit that verse against them?
No. Oh. I didn't want to get beat up. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, Dame rapped. I rapped like a lot of songs that people write. It really be diss songs to other people, but they never find out.
Especially in Detroit.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially in Detroit.
I pinned diss songs.
Niggas love dissing each other in Detroit. Like,
cheers, my brother.
Like the city, like the city ain't small, and y'all niggas don't be in the same places.
But like I take it as that, but I also take about that's just the original competitiveness of the sport. Like I think I'm better than you. At the end of the day, I think I'm better than you. What you doing is alright, but what I'm doing is better than that shit.
Yeah.
And rap
barbaric.
Rap just been always aggressive.
Yeah.
Somebody said, I bet if in a nigga freestyle within his first 4 bars, he gonna mention a gun or something violent. Like every time. Yeah. You cannot freestyle.
You gotta set the tone
without being violent, dog.
Because that's gonna get people with the face like, oh,
yeah, you gotta set
what he saying.
And then you ride around and we think of something like everything be violent. Like yo, if I end up with 4/5, like what?
I don't know why, but when people say 4/5, my antenna automatically go up to listen. Like, wait a minute, what he gonna do with it?
You know,
that gun going off in about 2 more bars.
Right.
2 more bars, that bitch going off.
40.
I don't know what's up with the 4/5 and the 40.
Yeah.
Like them words, them like them like classic rap bars. A 40?
Niggas don't carry 40s around every day.
That's what made it so crazy.
My first legal gun was a 40.
For real? Damn.
Was you carrying that bitch around CPL, CCW style?
That's my first legal one was a 40.
Started out crazy.
Who was you trying to kill?
Right, yeah, you was trying to take something out.
It was a Glock 21, which is a full size 40 caliber joint.
Damn.
That's a big gun, Jay.
That's a big ass gun.
All right. But when you start off, I think a lot of niggas, they first gun was probably like a little 2.5 Raven. I had me a little 2.5 Raven because bought that bitch for $75 for my homeboy Gio, rest in peace. He bought that bitch. He stayed over on. He's not here any longer.
Right.
It's not. But on the apartments or condo or whatever it is on 96 and Telegraph.
96 and Telegraph.
Yeah, like soon as you come
start making the bend.
Yeah, it's these joints and shit. And we was out in the back, and he like, man, make sure. I'm like, he want to make sure this is. Where nigga just shot that bitch in the ground. We in the parking lot. I'm like, damn, nigga, give me a warning. But he like, nigga, this shit work. I'm like, alright.
At least he shot in the ground, man. Yeah. I think if motherfuckers gonna shoot, man, shoot in the damn ground, man. Don't shoot in the sky.
Let that bullet go right in the
dirt.
Let
that shit go in the dirt. And,
Yo, shout out to my homeboy this week since we talking about shooting and shit. A nigga that should have shot. My boy got scammed for that PlayStation 5 outside of Myers. He should have shot that nigga.
Yo, I was thinking about that. So tell the story.
So my homeboy, he trying to be a good dad, get them boys a PlayStation, and he a video game head. Get them boys a PlayStation 5 though off of Facebook Marketplace. Found a nigga, met up with him at the Meyer on Grand River, and he said the nigga had 2 boxes with him. He opened up one, PlayStation 5 with a remote. My boy like, bet. The nigga gave him the other box that was sealed. He get home and some textbooks wrapped up in some saran paper.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, we can laugh about, I can laugh about it because I didn't lose $700. So I can laugh about it. But like, nigga, you really
if you would have asked to open that bitch, my man was up in the scrap.
Yeah, for sure.
He was up in the strap.
Yeah,
I'm about to rob you.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather this be a scam, so to speak, but I'm robbing you.
Because if you're brave enough to do that,
with the because there's no conversation because that's like, oh my bad, he was up in the strap.
Man.
That would have got ugly, man.
In real life, he was up in the strap.
That would have
dog.
got ugly
Now, granted, I'm not going to a Facebook Marketplace
at all.
without the strap.
Yeah.
But I didn't bought shit off Facebook. Like when I was younger,
Craigslist.
I was wilding. Nigga, I went to a nigga house. I bought a fish tank from this white boy online. Nigga, I rented a U-Haul. I was by myself.
And went out to his house.
I'm talking about nigga fur out, like far the fuck out. And he helped. Everything ended up being great. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this shit could have been like
Ugly.
super bad.
But when we was young, we didn't realize what the internet could be.
Yeah.
We didn't realize the depth of people's evilness back in 99, 2000. Like, nigga, I thought like when bitches upped the picture and it was like a porn star, like, oh, that's really, like, I was that naive. I'm like, oh, that's really her.
Yeah.
She really on Black Planet talking to me right now.
We came from that era, but then it just, the eras after just got started. What is it, catfishing?
Yeah,
They just got
catfished on Black Planet, Nick. Or was that
Catfish.
Black Planet?
Now,
for sure.
I understand getting catfished, like, we a little bit older. So we was at that generation where you could fool a nigga because we just didn't know.
You had to have a scanner in order to upload a picture for your profile. Like most niggas didn't have profile pictures because niggas they had no scanner to connect to your computer. To like, it just wasn't a thing.
So it was a different animal. But now with these cell phones, bitch, we got about 2 conversations before you got to hit the FaceTime or something. You got to talk to me, and that better be and if it's not the same motherfucker when I get to that place. You better hope I'm not in the mood to pull my pistol.
Man, a bitch tried to catfish me right before quarantine, dog.
Yeah.
Like this is like modern times, and like it was always an excuse, like, oh yeah, my I can't do it right. I'm about to go to school. I'm like, no.
It was a man.
So we followed each other and shit. She was from Baltimore. She was out of town. She was out of state.
It was definitely a man.
So I'm looking through all the motherfucking pictures and shit, and every time she'll send me a picture and shit. Like I go through and it'd be like one of her old pictures of her and shit. And then I'm starting matching some of these. I'm like, yo, this not the same person, dog. Like you stealing somebody. I'm like, nah, I just blocked. Like, you trying to catch me?
I told you my boy got catfished this year. The bitch flew him out. Flew the nigga out.
Flew him out?
Yeah, he had a whole little stay with her at this resort for a week. He called me the first day. He was like,
the first day.
He was like, I'm gonna send you because you got to see it through.
Got to see it through.
He sent me a picture. So I've been seeing her too. Like
stayed all weekend.
Look, he did though. I've been seeing pics of her too. And I was like, she got a cold. He sent me a picture from the first day. I'm like, dog, that's not the person that
frozen.
Yeah, that's not the person that you've been talking to. But he was like, man, we in a suite. She done paid all this money. It's a vacation. He's like, I'm just gonna stay here.
Damn, I'd be so offended. Like you just figured that I'm the nigga that accept
Fall
this.
for that, yeah.
Like I'm that nigga. Like yeah, he a fucking.
My ego would be hurt.
Like
I ain't gonna lie. My ego would be crushed.
Yeah, you feel like yo, he gonna see this sweet. He gonna say fuck it. Like damn, I look like that type of nigga.
And he did.
But he did though.
But he did
though. He stayed 4 days.
He or she was right.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
You never know.
He did though.
It's a dirty game.
It is. It is.
It's a dirty game, man.
All right, man.
Jesus.
After you diss these drug niggas and shit, you write your first rap, and then when you start like taking it serious though,
Like 2010.
okay,
I was like freestyling around everywhere, and my homeboy Jacob 60 producer, shout out to Jacob. He was making beats. My cousin Nelson Sanders, he introduced me to him. He like, yo, I got my boy. He make beats. So I'm like, all right. I pulled up. So we worked on a few songs. I ain't really know too much about song structure or nothing. I was just like, again,
Just rapping.
yeah, Beanie Siegel, Fab, Biggie, Jay-Z. I'm just like going 100 bars, no hook. So he like, man, slow it down. We gonna chop this here. You gonna stop here. So we end up with a project in like 4 months. That was my first project. It was called Cashmere City. And I put that out. And I was putting that out just to have people like, all right, shut up. I did it. That's that. But then it was like people I never heard of before, like, yo, when you putting out something else? So I'm like, damn, okay. So then 2 years later, I dropped Cashmere Thoughts because I was still holding on to like the whole football thing. Like, I'm going to go to the NFL. It was years later. I'm still like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
for sure.
But I dropped Cashmere Thoughts, and from there it was just like I just kept going to this day.
Cashmere Thoughts had a bunch of Olympic beats on there.
Yeah,
Niggas just don't hop out the.
it was Olympics, and you know what's funny? That one in particular was Fleetwood and Flyboy J. But at the time, I had one Olympics record, and I was praying to work with them. I'm like, man, I need to work with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Knoxville, shout out to Knoxville, he was from my area. He's from Ralph Bunch. So he from the King Home, McDonald Square, Ralph Bunch. He from that whole little square, that whole 48207 downtown circle. So I'm like, shit, I got to run into him. So when I did a song with a dude named Jay Cotton. It was called I'll Be Back. And I think that was the song that was on there. But
I listened to it earlier today.
we had them in that pocket. So I had Fleetwood and Flyboy J in the Olympics pocket, basically. So it wasn't they production, but it was they style of production.
Gotcha.
Shit was crazy.
When you was on Press for Convo, my man was like, yo, that's his shit. You know what I'm saying? Cashmere Thoughts.
Yeah.
How was that? Like, I know you mentioned like, yo, I did that shit for my niggas, so they kind of get me off there, get off my back.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the project though?
I thought I had more time to create it, so I loved it more than the first one. The first one was still raw because I didn't know nothing about, again, song concepts or nothing. But the second one, I did it on my own with Fleetwood, Flyboy J, and a beat from, I believe, Knoxville. Yeah, Knoxville. And I was just like, damn, I can really do this. That was the first time I felt like I could do some shit. Like,
Was that cover shot at La Casa?
Yep.
I'm like, I know this motherfucking wall, nigga. I know this wall, dog.
Yep.
And you had the cigar to him like, yo, this gotta be Casa.
Yep.
It gotta be Casa.
Yep. It was shot there, man. Shot by Donovan Glover as well, who also was shooting all my videos as well. So we worked a lot, man. That was probably one of my favorite projects I ever did. Cashmere Thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So I know you mentioned like some of your earlier influences from Jay to Big to so when I listen to the Cashmere Thoughts project, I like to say I like adult contemporary hip hop.
Okay.
AKA Rick Ross luxurious beats and rhymes and shit. That's what that put me in the mind of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know we not about to have no boom bap, but I still want to like kind of like chill. I can cruise through, hear some cool ass music, the actual instrumental, and some cool ass raps. You know what I'm saying? And I really be listening for like, yo, can niggas rap though?
Yeah.
So for me, I was more of a fan of the Palace Lights project. Like that's what I like.
Now that's fucking fire.
And On My Way.
Yeah.
And you dropped that separately from the Palace Nights project, but like that's
Palace Nights is. I mean, that shit is dope.
Yeah, man, I love Palace Nights.
17 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So like I'm never in the car longer than that anyway. So it get me low key. It take me 18 minutes to get from here to the crib, from the crib to here.
Yeah. Okay.
So like I get in the car. By the time I'm here, I can listen through the whole. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing.
It's fire.
That's the most recent. That was what 2021.
Yep. Yeah, that was my most recent body of work. That was fun to make too.
Did that project help you get the attention of the Pistons and the opportunity that you got?
I think so, in a way.
Okay.
I believe so. I think that between that and On My Way, I think those two, because I was like, okay, the city not really ready for what I'm doing. Like the direction I was heading in, from Cashmere Thoughts to Louis XIII, like the projects was becoming more and more grown. And I didn't necessarily feel like I needed to dumb anything down. I just wanted to scale back and just have a little fun. So by the time I got to Palace Lights, iRock Says, the producer, shout out to iRock Says, we was working on stuff over the pandemic. So I'm like, shit, I got some of this up tempo shit that kind of sound like some Detroit shit, like some conscious trap type shit. And then I got the Olympics that's on some grown shit. So I put them together and we try to give it like a good smooth flow. And I was like, damn, that's working. And people was going, crazy over that. And then on my way as well. So yeah, DJ Ray, he the one that hit me up like, yo, the Pistons doing this, though, you need to get down there. And I think it was because they saw me active. Because I think that's what a lot of people was waiting for. Like, we just want to see you active. Like, we know you got it, but like, keep pressing it.
We don't want to waste the look.
Yeah.
If you're not going to do nothing afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big look.
So you got
a big look.
The look we talking about is you got to perform at the.
It was like a tryout.
Okay.
It was a tryout for the halftime show.
Gotcha.
So what happened was I didn't get it. I didn't get the tryout this time. But for me, it was more so about the look overall. Like, I needed to touch the floor.
Yeah.
I needed to be able to look up, see myself on a jumbotron and not feel nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You need to be real to you.
yeah, bro.
And sometimes you got to step in it before you really all the way in.
Exactly.
You got to see it and feel it and and internalize the moment.
That's what I did.
So how does that? Because like it's not the Palace, right?
Mm-hmm.
I call it the Detroit Palace. I really want
The hot and ready.
Yeah, right.
The hot and ready.
Definitely, Detroit Palace will be hard.
Like, I really hate that it's called the Little Caesars Arena, because I really think of like, yo, this the Detroit Palace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think they just
That'd be way too hard.
That'd be too hard. Shout out to the Illages though, but that would be too hard. Like Detroit Palace,
because right now,
oh my God,
what they're doing right. First off, shout out to them and whoever's behind their marketing.
Yeah,
because they're trying to appeal to the base of the city.
For sure.
They are though. The ice cam.
So y'all not from here, y'all probably seen online. They got an ice cam.
Yeah.
Dangerous. They got an
very
ice
dangerous.
cam where they just look for niggas in the crowd.
Oh, that's what them niggas said.
You got to be very careful.
Yeah.
On both ends.
But now niggas are going to the Pistons game to floss, to stunt. They'll look at this. And it's a thing.
It can be an ice cam or an indict cam.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Or it could be the book cam. Like niggas getting booked. Trying to whatever. But like, how does that feel though? Stepping on the court, looking at like,
I was nervous, man.
Listening to your music over the loudspeakers.
Okay, so look, I remember it felt amazing, but I'm gonna tell you, I remember watching, like, listening to a clip of Barry Sanders, right? And he saw the games before he went out and played them. He would step out, like, during the warm-ups. He'd just get out on the field and I felt like I did that, like, play by play. Like, I didn't even, by the time I heard my music, I'm like, I don't care if they choose me or not. Because one day, I'm going to do an arena, and it's going to be like, damn.
It's going to be Little Caesars.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Detroit Palace.
I believe that. The Detroit Palace, for sure. But it felt amazing, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Especially for my type of music. You got to remember, I'm damn near going against the grain in the Detroit scene today. Like, they starting to get ready because I think everything kind of redundant a little bit. But for me to get that opportunity is like, that was fantastic.
Man, I enjoy the music. And the lane that you're in, I want you to fully embrace that shit, man.
Sure.
Because the Detroit sound has always been a different thing.
Yeah.
Like, from when Blade and when Eastside Cheddar Boys and Rock Bottom was popping, so was Slum Village.
Exactly.
So was Guilty Simpson. Yep. So was like
Fat Cat.
Yeah.
Like, there's always been multiple Detroit sounds.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the quote unquote Detroit sound is Detroit street rap.
Yeah.
And not even all Detroit street rap, because Bodie is a street rapper who don't sound nothing like that. And
Bodie
will
different.
give you
a wordsmith.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, we was talking offline about, like, I be watching my timeline. A lot of the folks, or the younger city folks, they be in here because they record podcasts, or they've been a friend of or a guest, or like, so everybody come through here.
Yeah.
So I end up knowing all these people, and interacting with them. They all 10 to 15 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? But they probably think I'm in their same age range. You know what I'm saying? So I be looking at what they listen to, and sometimes there's a crossover.
Yeah.
Some shit is just universally dope.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's not.
Yeah.
But just because they're young folks who enter in to the arena, don't mean niggas my age have left.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still in the market.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear you rap like somebody 15 years your junior.
Yeah.
I want to hear what I want to hear, because I'm never gonna not like rap music.
Exactly.
And if all the music that I listen to or all the music that I'm fed is adolescent child rap, not like in a disrespectful manner, but like you rapping about stuff that like I did 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a knock. It sounds great, but like I want to hear something else.
Right.
Like, yo, make some music for me.
And we could coexist. That's the whole thing. I think a lot of Detroit outlets, I ain't gonna say names, but they push only one aspect of Detroit, which makes me question the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's me, I'm gonna make sure I dig into all aspects of Detroit because I love Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we all grew up in the hood, so we seen all the shit that everybody talking about, that they rapping about today. But sometimes a motherfucker want to hear about how somebody had a smoothie and went to the mall, and
Larry June's made a whole fucking career.
That's why Larry June is so
Out of
crazy.
chilling.
That's why he's so dope, because it's lifestyle rap. I woke
Him,
up,
Dom
mopped my
Kennedy.
floor, watered my plants like adults. People want to hear some people adulting at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like
Everything can't be the turn up.
everything came. Sometimes the party got to end at some point.
And I also don't want to hear about you shoot me in my chest and fucking my bitch at 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to. Like, god damn,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's a early.
Leave my bitch alone,
Yeah,
okay?
please, yeah, for real.
She ain't never safe.
Man.
Ain't
My
never
God.
safe.
And with all due respect, because I love the Detroit cocky, arrogant,
sure.
shit talking. Our lingo is second to none. But it's
for
like,
sure.
you know, we gotta. Dilla sound was the original Detroit sound. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Then it was techno, of course. Then it was like Dilla. Then it was like Black. Then the streets took it, and then the streets just never gave it back. Like nobody stepped up to take it. Like not even take it, but balance it. That's what I want to do.
I feel like there's a little balance amongst the artists in the city.
Okay.
And when I look at the balance being like a nigga like Big Sean.
Okay, yeah.
You know, he's the anti street rap.
Big
person.
Sean is on the Mount Rushmore of Detroit rap. Big Sean is the biggest rapper to ever come out of Detroit.
Definitely.
Like there is
I mean, I don't have no disagreement with that, but
And
I
I
don't
was-
think Sean gets the shine that he deserves sometimes.
Because he
From who?
clean. He
but
clean.
from who though?
Yeah. And you talking about
From the
Detroit.
city,
Yeah.
from Detroit.
No, from what age range? Because the nigga get love here.
Nigga get love.
It'd be the younger
But it ain't.
niggas. It'd be the younger niggas that feel like Sean owes something to the niggas they like.
Facts.
Well, Sean ain't. I don't think Sean popping perks and spinning the block.
Because
You know, so it's hard.
There's a narrative that was put on Sean that just not true.
Yeah.
First time I heard Boldy James was on the Sean record.
Yeah.
First time I heard Mike Posner was on the Big Sean record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't did songs with everybody. I was out before you niggas. So you want me to know about your little homie who bubbling? Nigga, I'm 10. When does first project come out?
10 years at least.
I'm 10, 12 years in, my nigga.
And when you leave Detroit, the way Detroit set up, if you gone for too long, you on the outside at this point. Because the city is moving like this.
Look,
So Sean kind of on the outside looking
my son
in.
downtown at Wayne State, and I'm like, nigga, I remember there were no dorms here.
Yeah.
And that wasn't 20 years ago.
Yeah.
There were no dorms down in this bitch. Everybody commuted to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Cass Corridor is an amazing place
It's
now.
outstanding now.
I remember when it was full of dope fiends.
Developed
Nigga.
neighborhood. Yeah, for real.
Niggas outside doped up and grown men wearing dresses at the motherfucking corner store.
For real. Same thing with what was that one area? Capitol Park.
Yeah, for
Nigga.
sure.
Capitol Park looked
Shit, the
fantastic.
studio in Capitol Park
Yeah.
is where Sean got his the Blade. No, Blade Wine.
Wine,
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Street Lord Wine too, yeah.
I've been in that studio.
The Olympics. They did the what was it? Gonna Get You Son.
Mm-hmm.
That was it Gonna Get You Son?
Like when Wine and Low Key, one of the low key heroes.
Right tracks. dude. Don't get you
Bullshitting.
some.
Yeah, right. Shout out to Right Tracks. Bullshitting. That was the Olympics record.
Wine a low key hero.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like when I say low key to like the general public,
Yeah.
but he the reason a lot of this shit got shaken. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? There ain't no Big Sean without that studio in Capitol Park.
Yeah.
And Sean tell you that shit himself. Well, he has multiple times. And like, yo, I don't need no money from you, nigga. Do what you do.
A lot of careers were birthed and a lot of careers were inspired in that building. He definitely had a hub for like everybody.
Yeah.
Whoever wanted to be in there. Like I got to record in there a few times, and the energy was crazy. It was a bunch of people that's on now, like on either songwriting somewhere or doing something that was running around there.
Yeah.
All the time. Even when he wasn't there, the doors was open.
Who's
So
some of your Detroit people that you hold in high regard that may not be the quote unquote everybody may not know him, but
shit. Amp Fiddler.
Okay.
That's one of the OGs, man. Funk extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where else I can go. That's a good question. I guess I gotta say the Olympics, because even though people know them, I still feel like they don't appreciate them as much.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Teflon Don, Ross album,
They all over it.
yeah,
They all
like
over it.
they deserve
That's
way more.
That's Ross' best body of work. It's a
Yeah.
perfect album.
And they was all over it. That was their DNA. So
They really, in my opinion, kind of helped tailor that luxurious rap soundscape that Ross has
they
now.
did, man. Shout out to J Fab, Knoxville. Who else was it? BP, Flawless. I'm sure somebody else I'm missing. PC.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like they really went to the other side and tore shit up and came back to the city. And,
PC doing his thing with Courtney Bell.
yeah, shout out to Courtney Bell.
And just his, tracks on fucking Lil Wayne. Like he got tracks everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. What other people from Detroit that I don't think nobody.
And it's not just for Nick. Like who's some Detroit artists that like they need they shine that didn't get they shine?
Oh, let me say one. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I don't know if y'all know him. Cook the Cash Cow.
Yes.
Cook the
East side
Cash-
nigga.
Listen, let me just say
That nigga
this.
can rap his ass
He
off.
can. And let me just make this clear.
I'm not hip.
Studio 17, the words Sada shot all those videos where the red couch and all that. That was Cook's studio. Cook is solely responsible for the surge of the East Side, the new surge with Team East Side, everybody, because it was Cook and Dot. That's Out of Reach. You know what I'm saying? Eastern Conference. Them guys really put their thumbprint in the East Side, and it showed.
And Cash Cow was dropping a lot of projects.
Man.
He was dropping a lot of music.
He got records with E40, with everybody. That's an unsung, and that's only
East Side legend, I would dare say.
bro. Yeah,
East Side
legend,
legend.
man. Shout out to Cook, man. Shout out to Dot as well, for sure.
Some Detroit niggas that I like, that I think are going to get they shine, they just haven't gotten it yet. Bruiser Brigade.
Okay.
I really like
So when you say they shine,
as a collective.
I think they getting their shine, but it's not going to be necessarily from Detroit because everybody like from Earl Sweatshirt to all them, like they got a fucking. That's the thing about Detroit. Like
Some sounds we just don't appreciate.
like
it's a gumbo.
you got
Just
like
dope
Marv,
shit.
right? Marv, one of the greatest battle rappers ever. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards.
Marv
Put out
for sure.
wonderful mixtapes. Wonderful albums. Does wonderful production. Like a legitimate star. Like you can walk somewhere and be like, "Yo, let me take a picture with Marv." You know what I'm saying? But everybody don't know Marv.
Yeah.
Like Guilty Simpson will fucking tour Europe and can walk through some spots and no one knows who he is.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like Slum Village will fucking tour Germany, all through all these different countries and make livings for themselves where I don't have to work an actual job for years and for 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
And you can go in an area and they be like, who is this nigga?
Yeah.
And it's like, it blows my fucking mind. Like you have no idea the fucking international celebrities and skill and talent that you have here because we sometimes only portray one version of the Detroit music scene.
It's good. It's crazy that you say that because that's probably the impact that Bruiser Brigade will end up having. Like they'll be stars in Europe and everywhere, and they'll have a certain level of anonymity when they come back home. And you mentioned something that's true. I used to date this girl, and her cousin was a backup singer for Dwelle. And like, while you may think like niggas hear that like, oh, nigga, you just back up for Dwelle. But I mean, this nigga was
Dwelle-
making a very comfortable living.
Dwelle is doing pretty good.
He was making a very comfortable living just going on tour with that nigga 3-4 months a year.
Yeah.
Would come back home and wouldn't do shit else but write and wait to the, like he always sang back up with somebody. So I mean, he would just jump on whatever leg a Tank tour or somebody else shit and just make, and I'm like, nigga,
it's a hell of a living.
look, he had a nice condo, a nice car, like
He
he
what
wasn't hurting.
love. Yeah.
I'm a professional musician. Off, and I work mainly off the. This is not even a negative way. Off the back of another professional musician that you don't give enough credit to.
Yeah.
So he doing so well that I can make a living
Off him.
Yeah, singing backup.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know that it's not portrayed that way. So I don't know what it's going to take.
Because
I don't even know if it's needed.
Everybody want to be a star. Nobody wants to be Scottie Pippen. Everybody wants to be Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And it's hard for niggas to understand that there is also success in not being the star.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be the front nigga. Like if it's your goal to live comfortably, it doesn't require you to be the front nigga. But people want the fame just as bad as they want the money. Like I don't have no problem playing number 2 in your eyes as long as me and my kids straight. Like
So let me ask. So, what people think a successful artist is varies, right, from person to person. Where does your success lie? What do you think is what does success look like for you?
For me, just to be able to. Of course, I said I do it for free, but who doesn't want to be able to, live comfortably off of it?
Yeah.
Hire my friends, because you don't realize how many dreams tied into your dream.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be hard for me to I have to keep going. So my dream got to become bigger because everybody else is tied to mine. So for me, it's just to be able to tour. I ain't got to be a zillionaire or nothing like that, but I'm not shying away from that shit either.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I deserve.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And just at some point, ease back, probably run a label or something. And that's it. I just want to
help the next young nigga.
Yes, it, man. That's all I want to do. Just, whatever.
Make sure he don't. I always felt that way with rap. Like, man, I never touch. I don't want to say never, but my dreams have changed.
Okay.
I don't desire. It wouldn't be my dream to be signed to Def Jam at this point. But I would love to be able to help a young nigga to maneuver the pitfalls that are out there. So, look, I took it here, but now with the knowledge that we've imparted on you, our team, nigga, you could take it somewhere where we could have never imagined.
And this is what I want people to realize, right? You a rapper. In a 1 year time span, you sell 5,000 records at $10 a pop. You have made $50,000 rapping.
Really?
That's not 5,000 in a whole year. That's not a lot. Relatively speaking to what people think.
Yeah.
I made $50,000 making music for a year. Making music for a year. Now, 5,000 records, we can divide that shit by 12. And like, my nigga, you only got to sell 800 records this month. I need $10 basically 5,000 times to make up $50,000. And we live in the city of Detroit, and this is after you do your tax however you want. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Taxes ain't seeing this money.
Living here, fam, that's a livable. That's a successful life. That's a successful career, so to speak. Because there's niggas who live here who don't make that, and they work every single day. And you put a project together, and I sold 5,000 of these bitches. And I could have booked this shit out. I could have worked a week.
Yeah, for real.
You catch you a couple shows.
Yeah.
You gonna get on. You'll make a comfortable or at least a livable wage.
No, for sure. Like I like to compare it to Chrysler for me, just because I worked there for a stint. So I compare my
Drinking
the
on
number.
the line.
I did once and I almost broke my foot. I learned the hard way. Don't ever do no shit like that. But damn. So yeah, basically whatever my monthly was there when I was at my highest pay, I always tell myself, if you can, like before I left there, I'm like, if you can reach this number,
You good.
you good. Because if you living comfortably here, then you'll be even greater if you get to this space. So.
Yeah.
And that's what really you just got to do, man. Shout out to Siempre Vodka. Siempre Tequila. Official sponsors of Shop Talk Podcast Studio. You feel me?
Yeah. Now, I wanted to ask you about something else. I was hoping, I meant to reach out to you beforehand.
Okay.
Because I didn't put it together until the last minute, the white buffs.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the corduroy hat. We are hat connoisseurs up here. Shout out to my nigga Trinidad Ant who keep a mean hat.
Yeah. I think you got that one.
Word.
Yeah. And I was like, man, I wanted to reach out to him because I wonder if he can bring one for me. I just cash app him with something when he get up here.
Yeah.
But the white buffs line, tell us about that.
Man, so shout out to Philip Simpson. Shout out to Steak, our other partner. It started off, we was doing like characters, everybody was kind of doing that at the point, putting Cartiers on Tony the Tiger
Cartier
and stuff like
Bear
that. Yeah. So we did that, then we stopped for a minute, and then we came up with a different line, a different collection, but it had some things of with Carhartt in it, like Carhartt design. So they sent the cease and desist before we could even get it off the ground fully, and then they turned our design into stickers. Like
Carhartt?
Holders, yeah. Fried us.
And it's interesting,
They
like,
little dogged us.
well, we got a cease and desist order before. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be like, I'm glad this shit reached you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, Carhartt know who I am?
Yeah, that's how we felt, because I ain't gonna lie. If we would have got around to them hoodies, we would have been well off. The hoodie numbers was looking great.
How do you think they found out?
I have no clue, man. I think people was wearing them. We did a photo shoot, and I just remember getting this big, thick ass envelope in the mail. And I'm looking, and I love the fact that they called me Nick Varcity because they ain't know my government name. I was like, hell yeah, I framed it. It's at the crib.
That's love.
But yeah, so after that, the pandemic hit. So we took that year to like completely retool it. Like, all right, we want to make sure when we come back, it's our design. It's us completely. We don't want no mix-ups or mishaps. You know what I'm saying? So we designed this hat, shirt, socks, and it came with like a cheesecloth type of hat bag. Okay, it's crazy. The packaging is immaculate. I'm not gonna lie. Handwritten note, you get it all.
I mean, that's important.
That's service.
Yeah.
That's
important, dog. Shout out to Pete, because all this shit that come great. It come like with a personal touch. And like when people spend money, especially with, this is my own personal opinion.
I got you.
I think people don't like seeing their money spent. Like if I buy something from someone local, I can possibly see you spending the money I sent that I gave you.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a tougher time being local, as in like vicinity, not local as in like Lil Dog or no shit.
Yeah.
But like local in vicinity, because people can see their money. Like, man, I bought all this shit and I see this nigga downtown. Like now I feel like, yo, this nigga spending my money. You know what I'm saying? But you were spending the money on polo and blah, blah, blah.
You bought a product. You bought a product, not a piece of my life.
Yeah,
you bought a product.
But when you buy something from somebody that you can also touch out and reach out and touch, when that shit is presented right, like, yo, I feel confident about this product. Like, yo, they didn't guilt and tee me.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
They didn't guilt and tee me. They actually took care of me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, we went all the way out. We went all out.
Guilt and tee has been
the guilt and tee, man. And it's just because people just re-rocking them boys.
And what's so funny is Gildan actually makes like high quality t-shirts,
but
the cheapest t-shirt you can get is also a Gildan. So when you see Gildan, it's like, yo, this shit cheap.
Yeah.
Like they really do actually have like higher quality like materials.
The
And
niggas
shit,
don't pay for that for their clothing line.
Yeah. Oh, for real.
There's some shit screen printed on the cheap ass
And that's
white
where
tee.
that's where it fuck up the Gildan brand, because it's like, damn, you putting all this weird like super low quality shit on the Gildan, and all people looking at is the tag.
Yep.
So the tag is a part of branding. So when people keep looking at the tag, they're like, man, this shirt trash. Gildan. Oh, this trash. Gildan.
Pro tip.
Yeah.
Get your own tag.
Get your own tag. That's what we did. We
Get
got
your
all
own
our own tag.
And guess what's so funny? You gave them niggas a Gildan tee without a Gildan tag, they'll say that shit was great. But when they see the Gildan,
It's the perception.
It's trash.
It's just the perception.
It's just
That's all.
and it's. I feel sorry for Gildan because they ain't mean it.
Yeah, I don't think Gildan give a fuck.
I don't think they.
That nigga still buying them t-shirts.
Yeah,
even
they
the cheap
still out
ones.
here.
Gildan is like I heard somebody say like, who you think got more money, Louis Vuitton or the nigga that own Hanes? Like they sitting in the same restaurant, my nigga.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Ordering the same thing.
Like your shit is
Ain't
$600
nobody
a
missing
pop.
ain't nobody
My
missing
shit,
the meal.
$20 a pop. Niggas is buying Fruit of the Looms. Niggas is
sure.
buying Hanes. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? So
Yeah, Hanes is it.
so yeah, I need me. I'm gonna have to give me a white. Where can somebody buy?
So you just whitebuffs.com. You know what I'm saying?
So
It's crazy, right?
this nigga pushing P, dog. It's like no,
We literally trademarked White Buffs, by the way.
no, that's so fucking Detroit, dog.
Yeah.
Like how surprised was you that was available?
Very. We were very surprised. We on a call, on a Zoom call with the lawyer, like, that worked? Run it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nobody did this. Run it. You know?
All white bubbies on the hose, motherfucker. Like
that's
so,
crazy that it was available though.
Oh, very, yeah.
like Detroit though. Like I get it, y'all not from here. You know what I'm saying, listeners. But like, it don't make sense. It don't got to. But like,
Do you remember that video last year where like, or it might have been a year before, where Cash Dog gave Big Sean the white buffs?
Yeah.
That was hard.
That's like a Detroit proposal.
Yeah.
she might as well knighted the nigga.
Right,
Like
yeah.
you know what I'm
ain't
saying? On
good.
some Queen shit. Like,
Still good. Yeah.
like it is what it is. I don't have no idea. Like,
And the excitement in his voice when he saw him, like
yeah.
he was a true quintessential Detroit nigga
Yeah.
when he opened that shit up and seen them
Yeah.
all white sticks.
Yeah, and it was like a special cut on the lenses. I remember it was like, I don't know what the cut called, but they doing something new with the lenses.
And
now.
it's
I'm about to go give me some buffs.
it's a special moment between two Detroiters.
right,
Like,
yeah, and you know
this
how
means so much to me.
exactly, and
And
to
it's
people
Cash
out of
Dog.
town, you know how culture is. You don't understand it until you in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to learn it. But yeah, that was you right. That was two Detroiters
Hey,
sharing
y'all
the
see
moment.
that meme with like Leonardo DiCaprio? It said like every time a nigga from Detroit see somebody with buffs on, and he be pointing like, yo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's really happy.
That's
Like, yo,
really-
where this nigga? I literally be like, yo, where this nigga from? Though?
Yeah, you know Ross. I hear Ross get his jewelry and buffs and everything from up here.
Oh,
I wouldn't
what
be
part
surprised.
do it? What's the damn? I want.
DJ Khaled. Just 'cause
He
the
worked with
Arabs.
DJ Khaled,
Oh
Chris Smokes.
yeah, probably.
You know,
yeah.
he like the facilitator of all cool shit from Detroit
Yeah.
attached to other niggas.
I heard
that
a-
sound worse than what I mean it, but like he a cool nigga.
I heard a dude. I saw a dude page that sell cardies, and he called himself a cardiologist. That was the hardest shit I ever heard. That was the hardest shit. I'm like, what?
Cardiologist.
Cardiologist?
Yo, see that shit.
Like, for real. The Cardiology Institute.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Listen, man. So I know you working on another project right now.
Yep.
That's coming soon. What is it called?
ClecoVision.
Okay.
And tell me why you called it ClecoVision, man.
Cause this past year when everybody was up financially and in them clubs, they was popping a lot of Clico.
Yeah.
And a few people who know me know, I was asking for that like years ago.
Got a bottle next door. You know what I'm saying? I should have had it on the table.
Hey,
Actually.
you know what I'm saying? Like store clerks, they ain't really know what it was that much. You know, they had to order it, stuff like that. So I just I took that and said, you know what? I'm gonna look at that as like foresight. Like I knew what was good for the city before the city knew what was good for the city. So I think that's what this project is.
Okay.
It's something the city need.
Yeah.
even
They,
if
they just don't know
they
they
don't
need
know
it yet.
they need it yet. They got to hear it first to know how bad they need it. And I feel like I'm more like a legacy catalog artist. Like you gonna look back at all my shit and say like, damn, he was really. If I don't blow, my catalog gonna go crazy at some point. So that's my whole point. I just want to.
Man, I heard I was watching the Breakfast Club today, and Ryan Davis, the comedian, started Instagram and created.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was saying like he was giving an example of something like that. He was like, "Yo, that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, that shit bombed when it came out." But you wouldn't think about that now,
Right.
because you got great work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He mentioned one of these Halloween movies and shit, or one of these movies they play on Halloween all the time. That shit bombed when it came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, you think about it. Soul Plane bombed.
Yeah.
Who ain't seen Soul Plane?
Exactly.
Every nigga.
How many times BET done shown Soul?
Exactly.
Without BET,
Yeah.
everybody seen Soul Plane. It only bombed because we all had the tapes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Bootleg, yeah.
Like over
It was
here-
gold in the hood.
It was pure gold. Pure gold.
Other than Paper Soldiers, that's what launched Cav.
Cav, yeah.
Paper Soldiers fucking amazing.
It's a
Yeah, it
funny
is.
ass movie.
Yeah, it is.
Shout out to Dame Dash.
Definitely.
You know his network is on TV, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Like it's on YouTube TV. It's on
wow.
it's on the actual, you know, on every Samsung TV you got that whatever those free like
Yeah.
Dame Dash is on cable.
Wow.
Dame Dash Network. It ain't just like on you like he has a whole entire
And it's got like a lot of content.
content.
That's
right?
incredible.
Like and for some reason
And Dame Dash has put out some decent movies. Like,
Oh, yeah.
The Woodsman was good.
people
That
judge,
shit-
That one. I got to check that,
That shit
out.
was good.
people judge Dame Dash on music as if I still manage and put out music. So they figure I'm not out here working. Like I got a whole fucking television network.
Yeah.
YouTube TV has my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Comcast has. I have a network that's on 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. My son has cookies.
Shout out to Dame Dash, man.
I think
for
that's
real.
why he don't get to like. That's why people don't know because he not warm and fuzzy.
But he got
and
a-
when
no.
you are like abrasive, like it'd be
gotta-
easier for people not to.
to
Not to
piggyback
fuck
on,
with you.
On Nick, he got a legacy catalog because all that shit he said on that first Breakfast Club interview has come to fruition. And
Yeah.
everybody has embraced I'm not working for somebody. I'm going to be my own boss.
Yeah.
All the black women that's running out here doing their fucking thing, where you think that shit came from?
That was before the pandemic, too.
Like, this was years before. Like, no, nigga.
You
that-
comfortable with your son knowing that you got a boss?
For real. They didn't know they needed to hear that. That's what I'm saying
what
with
has
my
Charlamagne,
catalog.
what has
You didn't
Charlamagne
know.
done since then?
He stepped it up.
He's been the boss. He has his own fucking network now.
Because when you loud and abrasive, people also like don't want to hear that shit because the presentation is not. Niggas need a calm presentation.
Yeah.
And when you are like in their face, like, no, you fucking up,
Yeah.
but this is how you can fix it. Niggas don't want. They done tuned you out.
And most people, though, that's again, later, they ain't never gonna forget it. When you loud like
That's a
that.
fact.
That it's now it's iron in their head. So now they like, damn.
It's not every day that a nigga is yelling at me and spitting facts.
Yeah.
So it sticks out in my mind.
Yeah. Like, damn. Spitting
what I'm saying?
facts and yelling.
It's not every day that a nigga get on this podcast and say some conspiracy shit. So that shit, it may stick with you.
We talk about a lot of conspiracy shit though.
What I'm saying is that's why our podcast is different from anybody else's. That's why the fuck we've been around since fucking 2016, which is why
shout
we
out to
about
y'all.
to be on episode 300
Shout
in
out
2
to
weeks.
y'all on that.
Man,
for
we
sure.
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Like
it.
we a fucking staple here.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
so Nick, man, where can people find you, man? If they want to listen to some music, they want to buy some. You say your merch? Where you say your merch? You got some merch?
Really, White Buffs is my merch now. I don't even. I
I think
want
that's a good look though.
Yeah.
Like, this is my own separate luxury brand.
Yeah, like I didn't want to like. I be calling it the official uniform of Detroit. So I'm like, you know, this is what transcends generations. That's
a fact.
Get dingy. You could kick this down to your son. He kick it to his, and it's not going.
Yeah.
You know, where it's gonna wear, but it's gonna look good.
I like that logic, the legacy
yeah,
of everything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's a clean the clothing is just a clean look. Classic styles never go out.
never.
Polo
ever.
will always be in style because it's a classic style.
Yes, man.
You can have a lot of fad shit. I done seen a lot of hoodies I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole.
And I wear a hoodie every single day.
You know, tight ass pants, big ass shoes,
Yeah.
niggas dressing like clowns. But the classic shit,
Never.
nigga, you can throw on a polo and some cargo pants and be good any day
You
of the
want,
week.
yeah.
My nigga,
sure.
I wear a hoodie and a pair of Jordan 1s every day. The Jordan 1 is never going nowhere.
Yeah, that's
I want you niggas to stop wearing it
yeah.
so I can get it back.
Especially when you've been doing it first, and then you see
Yeah.
everybody running it to the ground before your eyes. Not running it to the
Push and
ground,
pee.
but
Push and pee.
man,
Just- man, this is shout out to Curve. This is one nigga who keep uploading pictures of himself in Jordan 1s. I'd be like, yo, collection trash, my nigga. But I'm never going up up my collection on niggas like
Yeah.
that, because that's not. I'm just not.
You're
That's
not
not
pushing
me.
P.
I mean, when you doing it, when you been doing it, you really ain't got too much to prove. Like that, and that's go back to the whole pushing P thing. No disrespect to them guys, but like,
No, disrespect them niggas.
but at
Let
the
them
same
do that
time,
shit.
yeah, that's them. Like when other people start saying it and like picking it up, it's like y'all got something to prove that y'all that y'all cool.
Like every neighborhood, everything got different slang. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I'm from Joy Road, right?
Yeah.
The actual Exit 9. Before, like, it was cool to be from Joy Road. We was from Joy Road. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's a word. I know who made the word scudded. It's scudded is for like everything. You did some man, this nigga scudded. This motherfucker did some crazy ass shit. Like, yo, you see the police came in, that bitch shot up, nigga. That shit was scudded as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So when T Grizzly, who's from my neighborhood, say he pull up in the Scuddy zone, he talking about scudded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a slang terminology for a particular area.
Yeah.
If you not from over there, this not for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So if pushing P ain't what you from,
Right.
let niggas have their own flavor.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. Say it like you mean it.
You know
Pushing
what I'm saying?
P.
If Detroit niggas rock buffs and rock Cardis and the classic woods is what I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying? If that's some shit us, like, you know, let us have our shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ain't got to come borrowing our shit. You know what I'm saying? We respect the nod. Thanks for being on my dick, but like, damn.
In classic Detroit fashion.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's I get it. Like our area, we say skeech. You know, so like we used to skeech is just like a slick, sly motherfucker. Like, how did you do
skeech
that?
ass
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah, like you skeeched up. Damn, you skeeched up. Like shit. Like, all right, it's something going on at the Fox. Nobody got a ticket. We skeeched in. How the fuck y'all get in? We skeeched in.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like with these like black folks, we so creative.
yeah.
Like, we take every fucking word we use can be used so many different ways. Motherfucker, you know,
It's a double entendre.
Bernie Mac here, facts. Like Bernie Mac used motherfucker in a bunch of different ways and shit. Like Scuddy could be good, bad, indifferent. Like, nigga, I'm Scuddy as hell.
I mean, you
like,
can
I'm
use
about to be
one-
Scuddy like a motherfucker drinking this goddamn.
You can use one word to like literally describe a whole situation.
That's a fact.
For sure.
Do you remember in The Wire where they just kept using shit like over and over in one scene, but it carried the whole scene because between the body language, what they were trying to communicate to each other, they didn't need to say shit else.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So you said the merch you can get at White Buffs,
Yep, whitebuffs.com.
the music.
Everywhere. iTunes, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Tidal,
When can we look forward to ColecoVision?
ColecoVision. So we don't have a set date, but I'm thinking February, maybe mid to late February, because
Got to do it for Black History.
you know what I'm saying? It's only right to give the people something that they don't know they need to hear.
You feel
during,
me?
you know what I mean? But yeah, we thinking, because we just getting
You got some
everything.
classic Cardis on right now, man.
Appreciate that, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm slightly jealous, to be perfectly honest. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man. You know,
I can't. I need a classic pair, though.
but you got some crazy ones on right now, though.
Ferragamos. You know what I'm
Them the
saying?
Gamos?
Yeah.
Okay, that buckle look okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay, yeah.
I don't wear glasses.
Yeah.
You don't wear glasses?
I can see.
I wish I would have never got.
That's real. These
I really
prescriptions.
never. I mean, I wore glasses before I ever needed glasses. I wore the glasses for 10 years before I needed. I wish I would have never got rid of all my old shit. Cause like I didn't know I was rocking glasses. That was a cultural statement. They just look cool back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish I had a black pair. You know what I'm saying? I had to clearly go in the woods, but like I wish I wouldn't have been young and dumb.
Yeah.
Now you need to go through that though. Being young and dumb is essential.
That's where most of the lessons at.
You need, nigga. I remember me and Jay been friends since high school, and we used to work together. And at the time when we first started working together, we was making a lot of money. Like young niggas, 20, 21, making 70, 80 grand a year.
Oh shit.
Working at Comcast.
Clowny.
And like we always talk about like the amount of jeans we had in our closet.
92 pairs of jeans.
Like-
It's stupid.
90.
Like not even in a good way. It's like it,
2 pairs.
and at the time,
How baggy were they?
Like-
How baggy were them jeans?
when I think back about the dumb shit I did, because like I was still living at home with my parents. I didn't have no bills. I'm just like
that's a factor.
Like I just had a whole like. Well, I remember one time my mom see my W-2 at the end, and she was like,
Get out.
"Like, wait a minute, like,
You did this?
yo, this nigga, yo, Jay, like, what the fuck is
She had
going
a
on?"
conversation with your dad. He need to start paying rent.
Left the house at like 22.
Nigga, I moved out at 19.
23.
It took me 3 checks. I made the first one. I was like, oh, this the type of money I'm making? I made the second one to confirm it. Like, oh, this for real. This what y'all gonna give me every 2 weeks. Third check, I moved out.
Damn.
I'm grown now.
You say about a third check, you solidified it all.
I'm grown.
Good. Man.
Man, a nice system set up. You know what I'm saying? Like I had
Ain't nothing wrong with
Hey,
that.
nigga, my first apartment was $515 a month. I was out. I was in Southfield too. I thought I hit the jackpot.
I mean, that was grown.
I'm rich.
Some nights I wouldn't come home. They ain't care. You know what I'm saying? They knew I was safe. You know what I'm saying? Like I come home every couple of days, sleep. Hey, what's going on? And be,
that was
like,
just
I
your
had
spot
no
to
care.
go lay down.
I had no care in the world. My girlfriend had an apartment, mad as fuck that I didn't move in with her because my mom wasn't having that shit. Like, you ain't about to move in with no woman.
Yeah.
But
Things was different. Things were different then.
Yeah.
I used to love coming out to Southfield though. There's a lot of finished basements out here. With pool tables, cable
They
with all
living
the
good. They
cable
living
with all the
good.
channels. Yeah, it was good.
You got a
sent me
who mans is this week?
whose man's is this? Yes, I do have a whose man's is this, and it really, oh man, like it's kind of like all of y'all.
Why am I included in this?
Well, not y'all, as in like y'all too. So earlier, let me see if I can bring this up.
Or just niggas?
I mean, I just want y'all niggas to like get an idea of like what's really going on. So like Mitch McConnell said like it's been going around. Breakfast Club gave him Dunkin' today, all this shit. He was like, you know, black people vote just as much as
Regular
Americans.
Americans, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody's all up in arms and shit like that. But like, I just want y'all to know that the Dred Scott case proved that black people are not U.S. citizens. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tried to sue for his freedom. He was like, whoa. The Supreme Court said, nigga, you not a citizen. You can't be. You black. You can't be a citizen. And until that's overturned officially,
He's right.
despite what niggas feel in their emotions, the reason why you don't got this, the Voting Right Act, they don't never make it a law, because you're not a fucking American citizen, my nigga. You're not.
Hard pill to swallow.
That's deep.
Google it. I don't know what you need to do, but I'm not making it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so enraged and be so mad that the white man don't like you. Fuck him.
We knew what the narrative was anyway, regardless, even if that clip never came out.
But let me to bring some more content. March 6th, 1857, in the Dred Scott versus Sanford, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that black people were not American citizens and could not sue in courts of law. The court ruled against Dred Scott and enslaved a black man who tried to sue for his freedom. That has not been overturned. The Supreme Court said black people were not American citizens and could not sue in courts of law. Now, of course, we've been suing in courts of law, but until that shit is overturned, it's precedent. You're not. No matter what you think you are, you're not. So
That's interesting for sure. That's
Google it. I don't know. You sent your music pick.
I did not send my music pick of the week through, only because traditionally when we have an artist,
Oh, you were just sending me this.
what did I send you?
You sent me something about Marlon Craft.
Oh yeah, that's just something I just wanted you to listen.
Oh, I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, that wasn't my music pick.
Oh, no, I listened to it. I wanted to wait and listen on live.
Yeah, no,
You know what I'm saying?
this wasn't that. Since
Shout out to
whenever
Marlon Craft, whoever Marlon Craft is.
he a dope rapper, somebody just put me up on. But whenever we have an artist in the building, yourself, this is our opportunity. What song do you want to share with the people so they can start to get familiar with you and your catalog? We're going to throw it on the show, throw it in our show notes so people can go support, buy the music.
Yes.
Buy the music.
Yes.
Singles are 99 cents on Apple. Just buy it.
Yeah. I would say On My Way for sure.
Okay. We had On My Way on a couple months ago when it first debuted, but
And we had your cousin on here a couple of times too. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Nelson is our guy.
yeah,
That's our guy.
Shout out to Nelson Sanders, Dandy Detroit, for sure.
Ass fat, waist snatch. She gon' bust it down on the face chat. Pussy sweet, no latex. Bitch, you looking for a boss out of Apex, yeah. Shorty always drippin', she VA fresh. Shorty always ready for the JPEG. She ain't got no time for no fake friends. Mexico sun, fuck a spray tan. Woke up in the AM off a mighty jug today. 1942, feeling mighty good today. Sliding Eddie V's for some ocean food today. Fucking up a bag, this on me and you today. When I pull up on you, pull up on you, pull up on you, pull up on you, on my way.
All right, y'all can't get the whole thing, man. Go stream that shit. Go buy that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
On My Way. Nick Varsity, man.
I saw you talking in another interview talking about like you cool with performing or hearing that song anywhere you go.
I am.
Like just the energy of it.
I am, man. It's something about seeing kids, man. Seeing the kids light up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like my homies just send me video, like the song will come on their playlist, and they send me videos like of they kids running around like, "On my way." You know what I'm saying? Women dancing to it. Like we didn't try it out in the club. Shout out to Jay Neely. He my manager would not, but also nightlife mogul.
I know y'all been running around for quite some time.
Yeah, man. We've been running around, man, just trying to, you know, he makes sure I'm in the right rooms. Like I always told him, like, just make sure I'm in the room. You ain't gotta do nothing extra. Just if I'm in the right room, I'll be able to maneuver on and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But he play it, he'll get it played at the club, and I'll just see people natural reaction like, damn, okay, I like it. Like I done been faded before and it came on and I'm singing it like, damn, yeah, I do like this. But it was a reference record. So it wasn't even
For you.
Yeah, the hook, well, it was for me, but it was for like a later time. It was like,
Okay.
I just want to do this, get this out the way, and then I come back and clean it up. But I messed around and put it on Instagram one day, and people just start DMing me like, yo, what's this? When is this coming out? I'm like, the hook not done enough.
Man, you'd be surprised what you think is good and what other people think is great.
And that's all it need is just the connection for it to take off.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have people tell me like, man, we need to repack. We gonna repackage it and drop it again. Just because people in the city heard it. It's a whole world out here that haven't heard it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
They
one
said,
single.
Nelly pushed like Hot Ear for like 4 years, nigga. And niggas, well, no, was it Country Grammar?
Probably
Country
country
Grammar.
grammar.
Yeah, like for
'Cause
like
he was already
a long-
Nelly when Hot Ear came
It was
out.
Country Grammar for like a long time, and niggas wasn't fucking with it. And then when they did, nigga, the whole world fuck with it.
I would say that would be my single that I am gonna push. Like that's the single I'm gonna keep the pedal on because of the way it translates from adult women to kids that's just running around the house saying it. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely one of them. But we got some more. I'm gonna have to send y'all something.
Please do.
I'm gonna have to send
I
y'all.
Please do.
mean,
No.
listen, man, I don't want to oversell, man, but we connected in a bunch of different circles. You know,
We in
what I'm
some
saying?
important rooms every now and again too.
I wouldn't. Hey, I believe it
we
for
in
sure.
important
We
rooms.
connect with a lot of different people, and a lot of people come in and out of here, and have different conversations. And we don't do a music podcast, right? So like every week ain't like a music artist. We only bring artists on that we fuck with, or we legitimately like want to hear from. For sure. And we think that will mesh well with our audience.
Yeah.
Because our audience don't listen every week to hear a rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
want to hear what's going on, but like we love hip hop.
Yeah.
So by default, we not a hip hop podcast.
Yeah.
But the interest of me and Dame is hip hop. So we invite people on. Man,
Like I said, it's got to be somebody we believe in.
a couple, you know,
Because people reach out and it's like, I mean, I get that you buzzing or doing what you do, but like if it don't make sense, it's not authentic.
I get it. I
yeah.
get it. Because
couple
Nelson
music
was
videos
like,
and shot up in here. You
For
know what
real?
I'm saying? A couple album release parties been up in here. You know what I'm saying? We be out here trying to do what we can do for the good guys. You know what I'm saying? Like we be working for the good guys.
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? So,
But yeah, man, when you get that music done, come send us some. Come back through.
For sure.
It ain't even got to always be about the music. Just come through and kick it with us. The
No, I'll
door's
definitely
open.
do that.
like, shout out to JUS. You know what I'm saying? He dropped a video for the song he did with Alchemist, man. He hit me up one day like at 2:00, like, yo, me and Alchemist shot a video at Disney World.
That's nuts.
There's never been a rap video shot at Disney World. I'm like, how the fuck that happened? He was like, Harrison Ford. He said he's cool. Alchemist cool with Harrison Ford, and Harrison Ford made this shit happen. Long story short, he's like, yo, they told me I need to send them such and such and such and such. I need to like come up to the studio, my nigga. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Came up here, shot the shit for the video. His cameraman didn't have the right shit, so I didn't shoot it.
But you helped.
But I didn't shoot it. But I it was my camera, and then I set the camera up, and I did everything except hit the record button.
Okay. So you was a DP. You was the director
you know
of
what I'm
photography.
saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean? But like, yo, we just trying to work out and help out the good guys. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And not like, yo, now you like whenever I can help out the good guys, I'm trying to help out the good guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
But definitely come back through. We want to hear the music. Is it time for the benediction?
It is, man.
All right. So this is the part where I go first because I feel like.
Well, no, we let our guests go.
Yeah. So give out my bad, Nick. Give out all your socials where people can find you, follow up with you.
For sure, man. Listen, you can follow me at Nick Varcity. That's NickVarcity. That's on Instagram and Twitter. You can shop White Buffs clothing at White Buffs Detroit. Whitebuffs.com. My bad. That's White Buffs Detroit at whitebuffs.com. That's it.
All right, it's your man Dame 3_313 on the Twitter, on IG, at me, talk to me, I talk back. Look, I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. When you see the blue and the black, you know where the fuck you at. It's Shop Talk Podcast, shoptalkpod.com. Book some time.
Yo, shout out to y'all, man, tuning in for 298 episodes in a row. No days off. We got a pretty interesting guest next week. And then after that, we got episode 300. You know what's so crazy? Today, I had the idea to shoot a mini documentary for our 300th episode. So I'm going to do that shit. I've been in the real creative space. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Curve. Shout out to Trinidad Ant. Shout out to Motor City Open. We got some shit working tomorrow. I just want to shoot and film everything I can film right now. I'm in a real creative space. So I just been reaching out to people to get shit popping. Shout out to D-Rick, Kid and Alicia's son. It's coming soon. I had a real creative idea of how we can push that marketing. And woo, y'all niggas in for a treat, man. Y'all in for a treat with the project. Y'all in for the treat with the presentation of it. Like, my nigga, I'm in a real creative space. So y'all just if you know me, tap in with me. You feel me? Shout out to Nick Varsity, man. I appreciate you, man, for coming through. We don't reach out to a whole bunch of people, man. We reached out. You obliged. We fuck with the music. We fuck with the grind. And it's not even cliche, but the door's always open, man.
Appreciate it.
Even if you ain't got to be on a promo, you just want to come kick it, the door's always open, man.
For sure. I definitely want to do that. For sure.
And more importantly, man, when you see the blue and the black, you know where you at. You feel me? Shop Talk Podcast Studio, book some time. I'm not saying we the Rockefeller podcast, but we are Jay and Dane.
Hell yeah.
Peace.